We can't really play the part of the picture. You can start it off.
Basically, this was made in Unity. I did all the scripting in JavaScript, or actually basically Unity script, because it's not exactly JavaScript. But what I did is, just to make time go by, there's like a already pre-made scripts for tutorials on Unity, so I just grabbed one of those real quick. And basically, you're just a little cube guy running around. The blocks, and it's actually, this is all 3D objects, but we orthographed it. I also used like Autodesk Maya to like put all his art, and what he would do is he'd draw it, and then I would just take it and put it on there, taking scripts and making it move back and forth, basic scripting.
Essentially, the idea was that we didn't really capture the essence of what we were hoping for, but we just wanted to get the concept down. So we know that there's spacing problems and a whole bunch of other things, but essentially, you're this kid who's got to jump on these monsters that are made out of blocks and to get out to each level and such. And we would have different types of puzzles that you would engage in and such. What else? Yeah, that's about it. And we have it color coded depending on what level you are, so it's a matter of depth. So you'd have to jump and then push up, or jump and push down to go to each level. And we had down like, I don't know, 7 or 10 levels with different various puzzles. You'd have to like actually think and figure it out and stuff. And we'd have a boss battle, but we figured out that during half the time we're making it, we're just like, we won't have time to really like stylize and make it look polished and stuff. So we just decided to make it rough and working, just to complete on time. And then since then, we've actually destroyed all of it, added better puzzles, and redrew all the characters and added new characters and such. So yeah, it doesn't look anything like that now.
And of course, you also have a link so that Dave can put it up on the blog, correct?
We don't have anything published yet.
Oh, all right,
This is
fine.
our starter game, and then we're actually developing
Yeah, we have
the concept further.
This is just, we got stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Maybe looking at easy iPhone game, Android
Some,
game,
or
Yeah.
on the computer,
or on the computer either.
It'll be playable, but for now, that's just what we did in 12 hours.
And because you're doing it in Unity, you can just blast that out to all these different platforms and
Exactly.
everything.
And what we did before, and I had this little notebook where I drew everything out and like colored it all.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we did was we just scanned it in on our phone, mailed it, and then we just put it on like a 3D face.
Yeah.
And then later on, I drew it all in Flash quickly, and then we just.
Yeah. We have a good workflow where he draws in Flash, sends it to me, I have to resize it in Photoshop, and then I pop it on the 3D model.
So yeah, what we wanted from that experience was pretty much working together under a time constraint and actually finishing a product. You know, even though it wasn't, exactly what we wanted, at least we got it done within that time. That's about it.
I think one of the things I noticed both you and Ryan said is that there was more stuff that we wanted to do. However, we realized that, and Ian's entreaty earlier to cut 50% of your features, that's actually not far from the truth.
That was kind of a good wake-up call, because we already had these big ideas, making this big game, and then reality hit us for the
We
better.
got like 5 hours left, let's go.
Exactly. So we had to
Yeah.
do quick changes and quick, cut corners a little bit to get it done, which was, I thought it benefited us in the end.
Okay, anybody have questions about the development or design or process?
Were there some challenges you ran into when you were doing this? Like for some of those features you may have decided not to do?
Yeah, well, we had one where you entered one of the stages, and you're like pretty familiar with what it looks like, and it looks like a really easy puzzle to begin with. But then the screen would tilt over, and then some puzzles would fall down, and that would create a whole nother puzzle in itself.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that. We didn't have time to program all that. He was telling me, so I was like, throw away this idea.
And then we had like sticky blocks where if you you could jump on one block and stick from another to get up to a certain buttons.
Yeah, and one of the last minute was we wanted to have you can tell them about we just decided to get rid of the colliders on the sides.
Oh, well, what it was we were having, I don't know what it is with Unity, but the problem was, if a box is moving towards you, you move right through the collider. Like, it's okay now, but then, like, if you're moving the opposite direction. And so we just had to go, and F it, let's just keep going.
Yeah, it really like, stumped us for some reason. It was like delaying, you know, the process. So we just decided to cut it out and say you don't even have to go, you know, because originally you couldn't be able to go through them. So we decided to just cut that out and have it just a collider at the top. Just little stuff like that. And then we were gonna have like the GUI and everything, but time.
Okay, dude, you did it in 12 hours. I don't think anybody's gonna crack you for not having a nice pretty GUI on the
We had
thing.
enough time to put a splash screen and stuff on there, so yeah.
You have the full pro license of Unity?
No. We can obtain it.
Yeah.
Through other ways.
Nobody heard nothing.
No.
But no, what we also found out was like you can get there's two versions of the iOS. There's one that's like $400 that you can use the free version of Unity.
Yeah, yeah.
Or there's the pro.
And then the pro version, which the pro version of Unity anyway is 1500.
Exactly.
Yeah.
1500, that's $2.
Okay. If you got, let's hypothetical, if you were to get to a point where you realized, oh my God, we have a completed product, we're playing it in the web player, this is gonna be a moneymaker, however we need to get the, you know, dev licenses and stuff like that, you consider that's, okay, pay 1500 or whatever it is in order to, yeah.
If it comes to that point.
But that's the nice thing about Unity, of course, is you can do all of your dev beforehand anyway in the web player before you even have to worry about Android or iOS or Xbox.
Obtain the programs first, then get rid of it.
Don't make me censor anything else. Good.
I had a question as far as the collision is concerned. Are you applying a force to those platforms, or are you actually like moving adjusting their X value?
Yeah, it's
literally
moving their
on the fly?
it's moving their positions. It was
That's
just a
what's
simple
probably
script.
causing
of-
your problem with the colliders is that you're not applying like physics force to make
Yeah,
it
I'm not. Yeah,
just-
and that's what something I have to look into is like that. And
I know there's some flag or something you can check because I've seen
Yeah.
a tutorial or something where.
and then I tried to do because I had them have rigid bodies too, and I tried to do like make sure they could collide well, but I just didn't worry about it.
We decided to just, you know, screw it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't want to spend
it works. I mean,
The
Yeah, that's-
feature, not a, feature, not a bug.
Exactly.
So, anybody else?
Yeah, we only had time for just 2 levels. I don't think we got.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely, I like to hear that you've just gone ahead and taken this prototype of the concept, proof of
Yeah.
concept, said, okay, never mind that, tear it apart, now we're gonna do it for real, and that you're actually working on a product.
Exactly.
So, now you just need a bloody website I can link to for the studio. Seriously, guys.
All we have is like a blog page.
That's fine.
I mean, we make cards, so if you wanted to.
That's,
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is under 000
this is
web space or
some
something.
shitty thing we had to start.
Okay. Yeah, well, definitely let us, know about the development. If you need play testers, you know where to find. Put it up on the forums, if you don't want to put it on the front page.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
right now we'll just run off the blog and then we'll get our website from
Okay.
there, so
Excellent.
redirect from there.
So, all right, thanks.
Yep.